Dr. Mo, what do you think of the economic implications of the Xiongan new area, the so-called Shenzhen of the North? Could this be the Chinese dream for millennials? Will it prove to be a new development or economic model for Chinese megacities in the future?
I think it is a positive and constructive development, especially for millennials. We all know that the property price in first-tier city in China, they're very high, probably far beyond most young people's reach. So by moving some of the non-capital function to Xiongan districts, it will help to dilute some of the pollution and congestion in the capital city, and in the meantime also help to produce more job opportunities for young people. So whether or not this could be a model for the rest of the mega cities in China, I think it remains to be seen. China is such a big country, so the situation is going to differ from city to city. But definitely, I think that's a constructive way of experience.
Following President Xi's visit to Florida, do you feel the US and China will improve their trade relationship? And what are your expectations on the new US-China relationship? Will it be a case of competition or cooperation?
I think, again, it's a very positive and constructive development. We all know that when President Trump ran for the campaign, he said quite a few things not so friendly to China, especially on the trade relationship between China and the U.S. I think the meetings, in my opinion, has helped to diffuse some of the tensions. China and U.S. they set an agenda, 100-day agenda, to sort out the issues related to international trade. That's also coincides, if you remember that just right before President Xi's visit, President Trump signed off 2 executive orders. So one of them, is to ask the Commerce Department to review the U.S. trade relationship within 90-day framework. So this 90-day, by and large, coincide with the 100-day that I just mentioned. So I think both governments have the time frame and have the willingness to sort it out. I think it's a positive development. And I do believe that within that 100 days, we're going to see some of the announcement and on both sides. Yeah. And regarding your last question, was any new kind of relationship between China and U.S.? I think it is both, competitive, and we also see cooperation. We definitely, these 2 countries have different interests. Yeah. So, but I do think there's a lot of room for these 2 countries to cooperate. For example, North Korea. President Trump even tweeted, if China could help to solve the problems or the issues in North Korea, there's going to be a better trade deal between U.S. and China. So I do think there's a lot of common interests between these 2 countries. But I think that in the future there will be less confrontation and more cooperations.
Next question. It's very likely that Chinese A shares will be included in the MSCI Emerging Market Index this year. What's your opinion on this? What does it mean to global institutional investors and the Chinese capital market?
Yeah, so this is going to be the first attempt for the MSCI trying to include Chinese Asia into its emerging market index. So, based on the proposal that MSCI put out on its website, it's going to be a small scale. It's going to only involve 169 stocks, which can be traded via the trade link with Hong Kong, and mainly large cap stocks. So I think it is definitely a positive development, because that's going to be from no exclusion to inclusion, although it's a small scale, or you can say a watered down version of the original plan. But but at least it established the rank first. So I think from that point of view, it's constructive. But on the other hand, we know there's only a relatively small weight for Chinese Asia. For example, based on the proposals, only half percentage point weight for Chinese Asia. So whether there's a significant impact, I don't think so. There's going to be a significant impact, but I think it's a positive development. So once we establish the ring with some of the reforms, well, I think gradually there will be more Chinese Asia companies to be included.